Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of Sly 4, Thieves in Time. Last time, we've already rescued Bob, of course, and we did some recon of this place, so for now, we're about to get started with Bob in today's mission. It's time for Bob to get stronger. Okay, before I get anywhere, Bob looks really out of shape. Not that I blame him per se, though Bob is quite different from your normal Cooper. He can jump as usual, but the thing is he can't climb on lines and such. Don't worry, we're going to be seeing Bob do his natural abilities later. But for now, let's just get started with the first mission. Yeah, I already said that, but you get my point. Basically, since his cane's been taken, this little large bone will have to do for him. And we got to make sure not to get detected. Though at least the good thing about it is that we can still actually steal with Bob, even if we're using a big mighty club. And this is how he whacks his enemies. Alright, I gotta move on upwards. Alright, we're ready to begin. Okay, we've arrived now at the Murray Games. Though I think this is all gonna be one heck of a big training montage for sure. Why? Because of him.
Okay, Murray, we need Bob's help to recover the lost components, but he's in terrible condition. It's up to you to get him back into climbing shape.
No problem, Bentley. The Murray knows what it takes to be a champion. All right, listen up. Playtime is over. Your job is to get back in shape, and my job is to make that happen. To do that, the Murray is taking your training to the next level. Look around. We'll be using your standard training exercises: slippery slope, penguin popper, sumo slap, duck and cover, super sling, and whack-a-chump. Okay, so maybe they're not your standard exercises, but they are Murray approved, so let's get started.
Okay, so we have a variety of different mini-games for us to work on. Let's get started with the first one.
Using advanced training techniques, the Murray has gained the balance of a mountain goat. Now I'm gonna pass my secret on to you. It's simple. You stand in the middle of the ice, and my little helpers will shake things up. All you have to do is keep that egg in one piece.
Okay, this is gonna be a little hard to say. So the whole point exactly is to keep things in perfect balance. And you have to do so under a specific time limit. 25 seconds at most. But by moving the analog stick gently, or the 6-axis controller, you'll do pretty fine. Though for me, I'd make this look like a cakewalk. See that? Too easy. Though of course, it is worth it after all. And we're done.
Yeah, your balance is bad. Way to stay on your feet, kid.
Alright, 1 down, 5 more to go. We now move on to the next one.
Like the Murray, you need to develop your reaction speed, and not just at the dinner table. You want to hit your opponent at just the right instant. Time your attack and whack the opponent when he's in front of you.
Well, that's not so bad. More or less it's a mini game, but if you miss 3 times, you're done. So you gotta time it just right. Yeah, I missed the first one on purpose. I just don't know why, but I just did.
Keep your eye on the birdie. And
it's not that hard to begin with. You just gotta wait and then you attack. That's simple. It's like baseball practice, if you can put it that way.
Run! Way to go, slugger. You probably could do it all day, but the Penguins would get irritable.
Alright, 2 down, 4 more to go. And, okay, let's start up with the next one.
To be a true warrior, you need to develop accuracy. The Murray can hit the bullseye while standing on his head. The key is concentration. So take a good look at those pterodactyls. See the targets they're holding? Put my little pals in that sling and show them how real birds fly. When you hit enough targets, you win.
This is gonna be more or less target practice.
Make those penguins fly!
And it's gonna take 5 tries to do it. Though I have a funny feeling that you could actually hear the controller vibrate while you do it. And I'm getting real good at this. Like that.
Yeah, great shooting, kid! But don't get cocky!
Okay, with 3 targets down, we move on to the next one.
A real fighter knows when to strike and when to back off. Like whether or not to have one more pepperoni and chocolate chip burrito. To make these split-second calls, you need precision. Our little penguin pals are gonna start popping out of those holes, along with some fakes. Just make sure you hit the real birds.
What is this, whack-a-mole? Okay, I don't mind these mini-games, but at least they help build up coordination. And personally, I like that. But truth be told, it's rather easy. See, there are going to be some real ones, and then there are going to be some fakes. You need to hit the real ones, otherwise, well, you miss. But if you know what you're doing, it's actually rather easy. Yes, I keep saying that over and over, but with enough practice, you can get the hang of it.
Oh, yeah! That's picking your punches, chum!
Alright, 4 down, 2 more to go.
During my illustrious sumo career, I developed the strength to move my opponent, no matter how big. I also won the ramen eating championship, but that's another story. To develop this kind of power, you have to push yourself. All right, your opponent is ready. When the 2 of you meet, you better find your strength. If you don't, he's gonna slap you in the next week. When you can move him out of the ring, you'll be done here.
Okay, that's some good motivation. When you can put it that way. Basically, you need to do some rapid-fire pressing. This is one of the reasons why I'm just using 2 fingers instead of 2 buttons. More or less. And like that.
That's using your strength, champ!
Now there's only 1 more left, and I forgot to do that. And it's this one right here. Why I forgot it? I don't know.
When you've been fighting as long as the Murray, you develop cat-like reflexes. But, like, without all the hairballs and stuff. To do this, you have to keep your focus. This exercise is simple. Dodge the penguins.
That's a pretty simple exercise, Murray. Basically, the whole point of this is just you need to dodge everything in sight by using the directional pad on the analog stick. Basically, depending on how they dodge, you have to move in a specific direction, like left, right, up, and down. I don't know if up actually works, but meh, works for me. Okay, now it actually does work. Pretty easy.
Good going, Bob! That's how you focus! Bob, you've got what it takes. You earned those medals, but there's one last test. You've got to put it all together. Everything at once. Sort of like a triple-decker pizza. You know what you gotta do. Now make the Murray proud.
Quite frankly, I'm not going to say anything else for the rest of this video because it's all training montage time. So, I'm done here with this video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for watching.